sure it starts up over there. And we're live. Hello everybody. So I don't know how this one's gonna go because I haven't been sleeping well, but it's my one night where I don't have to get to bed really early because I don't have work in the morning. I'll try and like cover up my yawns and stuff if I yawn, but I'm only planning on doing like maybe an hour and a half, hour 45 at most. I don't plan to do a very long one of this. So last one, we unlocked the 5th floor after solving that Sakura committed suicide. And then we saw a flash forward future of someone in like, what looked like a row being stabbed. It was weird. And then we found the giant flower in the 5th floor in the botanical garden. And now, when I loaded the game up, it said midnight. So, I'm going to assume it's midnight right now. Let's see what's in store for poor Makoto. Who's ringing the doorbell? Yeah. As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Hi, Kyoko. Kyoko?
Hey.
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko. Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go. Was that actually a Monokuma rule, or was that someone else's rule?
Hey.
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it.
Correct.
Indeed.
So then...
Well, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does that have something to do with whatever it is that you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
Indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
So...
I stole this. A key? I hate being so tired. But luckily, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
So...
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
However...
The lock was broken. What?
Correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke the headmaster's room for us.
That's right.
So that we could uncover whatever secrets may lay hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then, what you told me about yesterday, that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words...
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't all the people say the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
Wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have any proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind?
Anyway...
This key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock? Took you freaking long enough to ask the question?
So...
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. You want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's only one person watching us...
Is that right?
But they didn't catch us on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey.
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what we may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey.
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think about what would happen if we fail.
Why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much, after all. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Big Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. It just kills without a second thought.
I see.
In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words...
We gain something whether we succeed or not. Now, there's no reason not to do it, right? But... Kyoko really wants to kill herself, doesn't she?
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
That's actually a very good life lesson. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens?
However...
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and death without meaning is unappealing.
Hey.
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it just because you asked me to. I'm gonna get it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
Indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey.
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anybody else what I've discovered. Sure, because there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
Indeed.
Well, there's that too. I mean, there's something else?
Well...
It's nothing. Forgot I said anything. She probably doesn't want us to tell anybody else because, well, one, mastermind will find out, and two, no one else trusts Kyoko right now. If you can't tell from everything that's been going on. Can't just forget that easily.
So then...
Okay, shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to give Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye. I'm
going in ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. But it wasn't like every other time. It was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine, I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. What are we gonna do? Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out of here. I got a bone to pick with you. Then, a few moments later...
Monokuma appears!
Well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out.
Hey!
Hey, by the way. Huh?
Most suspicious.
What were you and Kyoko up to, going to the bathhouse? Just the two of you in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet, so wet and warm. I bet you guys removed to conform with local and international censorship laws. Oh, Okay. I wonder if I was playing like the Japanese version, if it actually had what was going on there. Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bat scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation and far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so that's why there's no cameras in the bathhouse?
Wow.
Bullseye! Or is it maybe because the lens got all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? Ooh. Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went out to all the trouble to keep me out here. Now what do you want? Oh, well, there's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
Say what?
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella.
Actually...
But making there's no male or female. Actually there is.
What?
Seriously?
My entire
Then-
existence!
What am I? My entire existence?
This is kinda depressing.
That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what do you really want to ask me? Well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but... Is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me?
Unbelievable.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask me something useful like how to get the best honey or earth sign breathing tips? This is just crazy. All you pubescent teen boys as nutty as you.
What the heck?
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. There's a key and that's it. What was that second thing? It's a place, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. I know I keep changing his voice every time I play this. I don't care. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. The next time you summon me for something so stupid, open up your skull and find out. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Whew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. All I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko, after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? To bed. Back to my room, laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. Monokuma! Hey, TV was that?
Monokuma Theater! Brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
The people who make the game, too. The actual Danganronpa game. I was trying to see who was on the TV. Don't recognize any of them. We're getting two of them. This is super stylish. Super fashionable game is created by Spike Chunsoft. I gotta buy it now.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too!
I would highly recommend this game. This game is actually a lot of fun. Oh, got two Monokuma Theater games. Dad, two Monokuma Theaters in a row.
Good morning, everyone! Get ready to
Nothing. My body feels so heavy this morning. Must be because I was up late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Oh my god, sounds like me with my new work schedule. I basically work at 4 a.m. on most days. And I try to get to bed by 9, which is like 5 hours of sleep. And then half the time I can't. And I'm in bed by like 10:30, 11. And then I wake up wide awake for work, and it's so weird. But now that I'm getting late at night, my body's just like, what? You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
I'm really tired with excuse like that. Is this gonna work?
Huh?
Are you allowed to talk again? Don't recall giving you permission. I just thought, since the day had passed, it maybe reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign for my neck that says Batgirl. I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush. Stop making disgusting comments like that. Maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you could stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. Yeah, it's no use. She's disgusting to the bone.
So,
Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it be?
Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, or anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday. She's not going to show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. But the best thing to do right now is just to keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know why she is doing. I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Well, yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Ah, you're looking for Miss Kirigiri.
What?
What do you want now?
Hey! Hey!
Right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? Do you know where she is?
Ooh!
Well, it's hard to say.
Huh?
Huh? You don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information.
Uh-huh!
Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap?
This is very
I
suspicious.
feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness, it looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess their plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean...
Hey,
Okay, Monokuma controls Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that?
Hey! Hey!
So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea.
What the heck?
If we didn't know, we wouldn't tell you.
What the heck?
We're serious. I see. Well, fine, whatever. Don't care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? Oh, excuse me. Sorry. It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how can you not know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice. Where could it be? We spent the rest of the breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Free time? Free time. Who am I going to talk to? Well, I mean, but that's for sure. I feel like there's more than just staying up late last night. Okay. Square, not triangle. I'm actually curious. Where's everybody? Okay. Hina's in the dojo. Those two are in the garden. He is in the bio lab. Huh. Interesting. Alright. I do want to go make sure Hina's is all done. I don't remember if we actually completed everything with her.
Okay.
You have to do endure.
Well-
That's a quote from the famous marathon run of Samuel Wanjiro. But even the prentice endurance has its limit. Should I talk to Hina for a while?
Yeah.
Why the heck not? I think we need to change of pace. And I think I changed the pace.
You got it.
Well, I think 50 laps in the pool. I changed my pace with Hina in the pool. Ouch, well. And I got a little closer. She likes food. What can I give her that she would like? I've only had that. I didn't go use my Monokuma coins, did I? Crap. I have a bunch of those I need to use. I never did figure out what Oblat is. You know what? I'm googling this real quick because I want to know what the heck this is. Oblat. thin edible layer of starch that wraps some candies and wraps for using pharmaceuticals as capsules in Japan. It is useful for preserved gelatinous sweets by absorbing humidity. It has no taste nor odor and is transparent. It really doesn't help. Oh. Wait, if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Are there only 17 more murders? What? Let's give her the royal curry. It's like you read my mind. Okay, so everything is done with her. Feeling worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead and I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. Alright, well, let's go talk to Hero then. Did we finish Heroes? Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Oh, I'm curious. Did that key open that? No. We haven't really been in the kitchen. We haven't been back in the kitchen since the whole freaking Sayaka thing. There is still a knife missing over there. What? Not surprisingly, one of the knives is still missing. It all began then with Sayaka's case. Why are you in the kitchen?
What the heck?
A certain organization behind all this. I'm finally sure of it. I can't say the name because as soon as I do, they come and get rid of you. Kurt Cobain said their name. John Lennon said their name. Didn't they both commit suicide though? They're so bad, really bad.
Well,
Calm down. Well, I'm going to have a heated discussion about cosmogony. Yeah, study of the stars. There's an origin of the universe. Yes, sir. Well, I had a crystal ball. I forgot to go use my mana coins. Son of a pickle. Give him a rose whip. Doesn't he? I don't have any of those. I don't have any of those. What the heck? This doesn't mean anything to me. Oh, crap. Oh, I screwed up there. Getting the chills. I feel kinda dizzy. Can't help it, I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I feel like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped into my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I think that's like the first time many of us have gotten sick in this school. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say, I was restless. At some point I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
That voice. It's so familiar. Ah, it's...
I understand.
It's me.
I understand.
So weird seeing myself right there.
I should understand everything.
Huh?
My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Huh? Exactly. What am I trying to say?
Hope. This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here.
No, we don't.
My dream just now... What?
Yeah, that was a little weird.
So strange.
Why do you have a zipper on your hood? Never really seen your character model up close until like right now. Why do you have zippers on your hood?
Huh?
Huh? Pen. She looks like one of those freaking life dolls. Dolls that look real life, or whatever those are.
Kyoko? What the... What did you say?
She's saying something I can't understand her. And Monica in the theater while everything's going on. Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending, happy days, days of boredom, repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
Bow, 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 bow. Oh god, now I can think of this freaking... the hit X. The South Park. Bow, 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 bow.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to greet an...
I'm talking about the, Fractured Butthole. Fun game, by the way, if you haven't played it. And if you can take really bad crude humor. It took long and unusual for me to open my eyes. I let a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. All that was left of me drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either. It was also the dream I had. What the hell was that? I mean, what even was it, a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto the fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice, didn't really understand. And then... I was attacked by the person that was stabbed in the freaking preview for some reason. I thought I was awake. There was a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. I want to say that I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember really what happened. Still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember... Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? That looked like the combat knife. I opened the desk drawer and... Huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in there. Wait, that means... I was gonna say, yeah, that looked like the combat knife. The knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko... What the heck is going on? Well, I'm going to figure it out in my room. I should head to the dining hall. I can talk to everyone else about it. I'm really confused as to what's going on right now. So if that is Uguro Ikosaba, they're gonna kill me.
Hey, Makoto.
Yep, that's Makoto. Sure as the sky's blue. Hey, Hina. Really had me worried, you know? What happened to you last night? Worried.
I mean...
Yeah, right after night time, we all went to get you. You were hammering away at your doorbell, you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that it actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to, you know... So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can explain.
Okay.
Let's meet up with everyone else. They can tell you about it. So is everyone waiting somewhere or something?
That's right.
Yeah, we stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost the rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. Everyone's in the gym. The entire night? Huh? Let's see if I can do this from memory. It's not free time right now, so I'm not going to worry about that. Ow. I cut my thumb today. I was peeling corn, trying to make it look nice for customers, and one of them didn't want to budge, and my finger slipped right along the edge of the corn. I just started bleeding like it was like a cat cut or something. And now there's still a cut there, and it hurts to try and use the joystick. If I put my cut over the joystick and stuff. So, gonna make it hard if I have to do any trial stuff. Ah, there he is.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
What's a bush? There might be.
What?
Geez, you showed up now? Like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed? Just like you said, everyone was there besides Kyoko. And then I noticed they'd formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was... What the... Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma. What?
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
I never really realized how big Monokuma actually is.
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? Sorry like Byakuya, since he's kind of the leader. Seriously, what are you thinking? What do you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
What?
Idiot. If you hadn't been sleeping in, you'd already know what's going on.
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Mako, because that much I like you. Byakuya found this little fellow laying around, then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma lay there motionless. I gathered up everyone as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Ah, my nose. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was a master stroke of genius. I had a chance to find out what me and Monokuma would take. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. There was enough free time to invest in something like that anyway. But besides that, I was wondering, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunction, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down...
So in other words...
Maybe something happened to its puppeteer, the mastermind. Something unexpected. Can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared and mastered they ran away in terror.
Could it be...
Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made its announcement this morning, right? Who was that if not the mastermind? I'm not sure if that's just a recording. It's set to a time and place as necessary. Thank you. Good lord. I thought they all would have noticed that by now. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right?
Hey.
Hey guys, I don't think this is a good time for a break conversation. I just found something. What is it? It's...
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Where is that? It appears the bomb has a motion sensor, and he said movements is sure to go off.
What?
Motion sensor for serious? Oh, I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You are so not fine. Oh, I probably should have mentioned. The motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean!
Hey, come on, the century just started. Don't call it the race already. Whatever, just hurry and put the bomb down. Hang on to it's not gonna do anyone any good. Yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Here, I put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at the point. My eyes are glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because of something that happened to the mastermind they weren't expecting? What could it have been when I thought about it? I couldn't help but think back to the night before, being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Don't us. Did you hear anything we just said? Huh? So that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. You're saying so send dismantling Monokuma. What should we do now? We decide to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear now.
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind seems to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there...
What?
If you're scared, you're welcome to stay by yourself.
What the heck?
Go live in a chicken coop with all the other chickens. You could be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But...
They're gonna go there and find the door smashed in and try and figure out what the heck's going on. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna run away or are you gonna fight? You're right, I'll go with you.
It's all clear now.
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare ourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, master, to the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
All I can do is, I'm a man, I can do this, I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Are we on the 4th floor? Headmaster's room is this one. Doobie doobie doobie. Rattle rattle. It's locked as expected. Wait. Didn't Kyoko say that Sakura had broken the lock and Kyoko got in there? The mastermind repaired the lock? So what are you gonna do?
What?
Isn't obvious. We're gonna tear this door off its hinges.
Huh?
Wait, but the rules say... We've seen the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore.
But
like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there...
So, in other words...
We'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
hey.
Okay, sure, but...
What?
We've come this far, we can't back down now. We agreed that this is what we must do. That we have to do. So we have to do it. So beautiful.
I mean...
Serious?
What the heck?
No other choice, we're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
Actually...
Okay, but we're gonna do that. This thing looks pretty sturdy. Ugh, apologies. But that does look like a mahogany door. Mahogany. Sorry, I can't do the voice. Sad face. Okay. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? The thing in the tool shed.
Oh, so then.
The pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Oh, then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be here by 9:01.
What?
That's straight up unreasonable. By myself?
Naturally.
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long, I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. I'm not going to be yelling that right now, not with my daughter asleep. With that, Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
So we're just going to knock this door down? No problem to solve by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. Can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
Now you're just repeating Kyoko's words.
Hey.
To them. Am I wrong? I'm not... We've already read that. You know it's dangerous. We have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all flubber no. I'm totally flap stuff.
What?
Fat sauce? Hi, Genocide Jill.
What?
Gross, where'd you come from? Wait, Genocide Jill? Where'd you come from?
You called for me and so I appeared.
Well, hello, it's the most wondrous murderous fiend, here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? Sorry. Oh, man. Like, my nose just started hurting. Oh. No, you thieving imbecile. The pickaxe. Thieving imbecile? I'll mash you and me with those executive-level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose! Seriously, though, did you forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Might get 3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that the memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went straight to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe? Alright, we solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery?
Have you reached that certain age?
Now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
Now, what are you talking about? Don't you already forget that we're talking about, like, missing out on life?
You've gotta be kidding!
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What? What did you find? Corpse.
You SOB!
Did you hear me? I said corpse. A corpse?
Yep.
That's right. Found a corpse in the garden. A corpse in the garden?
What did you say?
Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Hey, it's the beginning of the chapter. I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife, buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the? Are they really dead? For sure, but... who is it? It's not Kyoko, is it? Kyoko wasn't wearing those type of shoes. Just to make things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. Probably should have mentioned that the knife was taken. Told you, there's a corpse hanging out here.
No way!
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
You need to begin looking around right away. However, ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. We need to find out who this actually is. There's no way to tell with a mask covering their face like that. And the white coat in the room makes it impossible to identify anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. There is one thing I do know. Is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead in here? The heart isn't beating, and not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. Well, bright pink in this game's case. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl, at least. Huh? How can you tell?
Well,
I think you can see the outline of her chest and the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look of it, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be... Okay then. Yes! I was clean. Tear the mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't. By the time he called out, it was already too late. Doko's hand shot out toward the mask, and in the next instant, there was a blinding light and deafening roar, and she got yeeted out of there. I'm sorry, she got tossed out of there. The body blew up. It blew up. My vision started to darken, and I prepared to pass out. But then...
Come on!
Hurry up, put out the fire. My consciousness attempted to float away, the voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. After the body was on fire, I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Thankfully, that was enough to put the fire out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it. Oh, what the heck, man?
huh?
It had exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body...
What?
Virgil, Chris, that's beyond well done, man. Don't compare to a steak when they're able to eat steak again. Oh. Now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How am I going to find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh?
What?
If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Then that dead body is Kyoko? Those don't look like Kyoko's shoes, though, from what I've seen. She dresses in all... No, that can't be right. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words...
The mastermind. What?
What?
The mastermind?
What the heck?
Oh, there's no way the mastermind got charbroiled. Get serious. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have a reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right?
But
of course it's a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person must very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. According to files, the headmaster's a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
what the heck?
So the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which, of course, obviously isn't. Then that could mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair?
Huh?
Huh? Ukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak.
What?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Was it safe to tell them when Kyoko's still alive? I know for a fact it's not Kyoko. It's a different pair of boots.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
And I'm sticking with my guns that it's not her, that it's a different pair of boots. And I just thought I saw a spider. She's a shadow. Okay.
Watch out for her.
Sorry, I have arachnophobia, so I'm like paranoid. Sounding like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba's the mastermind. Yada yada yada. I read all that. There's another student here, and it's a female that would match the body's characteristics.
So,
And that phrase, the ultimate despair. It sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is the girl Mukuro. And she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair? But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense, just to suddenly show up and then die. I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it was. Hey, wait.
What?
What? Am I forgetting something? You know, Toko?
What?
Oh yeah, she totally got blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. What just happened, Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, but I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Okay, so the knife. Focus on the body. Okay. Should take a look at the body one more time.
so,
Watch yourself, Mikoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body at all. I'm not Kyoko, after all. The heck is on her hand? Seriously? There's something next to the body. It's a key? Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma?
So...
No, it's not. She stole a freaking, like, old-fashioned style key. Probably the only kind of Earth. That's right, the key she stole is taped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. And this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, it's on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know, then. Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean...
So in other words...
The vial left the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? There's nothing on the... Oh, wait, yes, at the end of the hallway. Alright. This is locked. Wow. Definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. Well, with the instant key I found in the garden to the keyhole, really needs close fitting. Oh, next floor. Ow, my thumb. Move. Thing cut away from that. Oh, my poor thumb. Guess what? What is going on? We'll head here first. Closer. It's definitely unlocked before. Give it a shot. When I went to see if I found the garden, it's pretty cool. Hey, we found it. It fits. Then this key is the key to the data center. Match to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. Let's go tell everyone else. Immediately head back to the garden. So you're back. How did it go? I don't know which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. Are we going into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. Why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go into the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still locked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not going to be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto.
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again. That means I trust you. So no, it's a lie. I'm just being used. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. No. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. The heck? In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
What?
Hey, that's... Here I extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
what?
It's a direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. And they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So the surface of the room is to watch us. To watch us? Then this room is
It's all clear now.
the Mastermind's private room without a doubt. The Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Watching us. But I think this settles it. The body in the garden. If they had a key to this room, it could only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusawa, and she was the Mastermind. And the Mastermind is dead? Like, really dead? It would seem so.
What?
For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die here from Master killing him himself. The Mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean this is all over? Because, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was that?
But...
Well, this Mastermind really is dead. That means we can finally get out of here.
how about that?
Gotta hurry up and find the exit, come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. What about the exit? If the Mastermind is truly dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out what the Mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. I'm not bothered by the fact that this Mastermind was obviously murdered.
What?
Murdered? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
The state of the corpse makes it plain to say. There's absolutely no doubt. The Mastermind was murdered.
But...
Why has it gotta be like that? I mean, who could have ever done it?
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I need to investigate. I need to investigate the purpose and identity of the Mastermind.
I'm telling you!
Now do you understand you useless insect? You're banned from talking to the Master ever again. The Mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. There is a lot of friggin' information right now. I'm actually curious if it is Mukuro or Kyoko. After all, the Mastermind spent who knows how much time here. Okay, then let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the Mastermind. Monica Bador. Kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. Look at me inside. No luck. The door's locked, huh? But what if we use that key to open the door? Let's give it a try just in case. Nope, no good. Won't even fit in the keyhole. Aw.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So there's nothing gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I'm thinking about the door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Mina's right. Mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. It's slapping my knee for some reason. Oh, good lord, there's a lot to investigate. There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the masterminds are using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master go, it's like a face for the eyes. How much is a month time for ship? You're freaky girl. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. Looks like high performance PCs. Nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what, we can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? The master must have been using these to monitor the network. And Alter Ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. Alright. I'm avoiding talking to the people until the end, because I really don't want to talk to them. There's nothing showing on this one. Oh, hey, look, next to the TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is, just like one of my grandma uses. It's probably one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so we hook up to the antenna we can watch TV? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning Hina's here. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Hey, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on, come on.
You know?
Hey, I'll start from the info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be in quantum leaping your way into TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? What you talking about,
You
Willis?
know? Huh?
Oh. Oh. What's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world.
What the heck?
And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they'd get away with it. This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every possible way, not just weird, super weird.
But
this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how's it showing the camera feed?
Well...
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Here I went through each channel one by one. On every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
what the heck?
What the heck? Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, it must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually,
I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh? What?
what?
Get away, you friggin' bastards. Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead. You're dead. Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
Ergo, strange, something seems different.
Of course.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. God, oh, shoot. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. Look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. Oh, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
That's that.
Shing!
Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I wanted you to all have way more fun in this killing game. Can't be serious. We have to keep going?
Let me out of here!
No, we're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How did you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
the life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. And if the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Ooh, I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess let's just get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected it to the antenna, so it's just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well, then I'm gonna let you in on the blood-gushing secret and tell you all about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh?
But what does that mean?
What the heck?
It's displaying the signal? But it's just us standing here.
unbelievable.
Ah, you're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme!
This killing game is being broadcast live on the world broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Doesn't matter how many times it says it, I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning. Makoto, how freaking stupid are you? You're in a killing game, and it's being sent live to all the TVs in the world.
Huh?
What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
But that's...
It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh no!
Cabin feed is being broadcast. No way, that's impossible.
Phew.
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course!
I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries. Even me learning here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they've never seen before. On that side headphone cable. I became the director of a despair-based program. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying. If this wasn't TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
actually,
What if they already did? Huh?
yes indeed.
Then again, it's not really any of them their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I really don't think personally, though, so whatever.
This can't be!
But to take control of all the communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. How do you think he came this far? Well, that's secret. There's something you'll have to do to first, remember? What?
Of course.
Well, duh, there's a little business of the body announcement system.
A body has been discovered. after a certain amount of time.
Yeah, same as always. Huh? Class trial? Do you mean...
It's the Monokuma
Oh, yeah,
file!
next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it your all got, okay?
Heart-pounding excitement!
Okay then. Things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. And we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment and how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought they finally get out of here. And plus, what did you say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. Which means what it means is that at this point we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko.
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikusawa was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma's still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusawa, isn't dead. So naturally that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know everything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. It's because you like her. Also, those fingernails. I don't think Kyoko wore fingernails because there's no gloves. That I'm like this. Don't believe it.
Quiet.
Don't believe it. Maybe believe it or not, doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. There's no gloves, so it's not Kyoko. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Yourself? Anyway, you better begin.
But
But if we're gonna have a class trial, that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct, it must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying now.
Huh?
But you just said...
Stop talking.
My apologies. I don't have time to explain now. There's a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you put everything you have into this. That is how this game works after all. I better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were held dead before the blast. They had stabbed a single time with a knife which went completely through the body. They also had been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. But regardless, other wounds, but these were at least several days old. This is also... Yes. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. You go back to the scenic garden. Back to the garden. Hey, you don't make me took me there. Good. It's gonna be a start. I can check anywhere that the main part. One minute to the other. Just need to do what I always do. There's a knife laying on the ground. This must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. Monokuma files said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Does it mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife looks really familiar. Wait, is this... That's it. It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There's too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. Ah, gotta shake myself awake. And that same knife was used to stab the same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked us, I was in kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. Maybe then I... And if this really is Kyoko, I mean, Kyoko's the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. I have no idea. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Okay, the hand, the symbol on the hand is a big thing. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Well, these are fake nails, they're really long. This isn't meant to get in the way of normal activity. Fake nails. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is that a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Tattoo on the right hand. Dog or a wolf? The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. Oh man. I just want to get through the investigation, and I'm going to end it right before the class trial, because I'm like getting woozy and starting to pass out. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Exploded body analysis. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. The lower of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body below the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's something strange about that, right? Aren't they set for her, like, 7 or something? And any time before then they would get wet, anytime after they'd be dry. I should take a look around the tool shed. Everything's organized now, the words pretty stereotypical little tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? Should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. Look at the freaking tarp then. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally completely dry. Outside of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Tarp has been added. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Okay, I guess I don't need anything else. Remember, there's some chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens. Huh? 4?
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. So, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right? Huh? Huh? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? Huh? so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But...
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then.
What?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
The jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. Do not best to ignore here and focus on the problem at hand. Why don't the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Chicken coop. Chickens have been added. There's something in here. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30. There it is. Monica said that time positively couldn't be changed. Come on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then, if the body was here before then, the sprinkler should have gotten it wet. Which should mean that the murder must have taken place after 7:30. Sprinklers. I really thought everybody. The Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? You know what? Maybe if I stand up, I won't pass out so much. Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think it'll just stay away. I guess I gotta talk to people. At the camera. Good time, Makoto. I want to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd like to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. Why are you asking about that now? What's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? The murder took place after nighttime. How do you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going to look around for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. He was about most of the time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words...
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all 4 of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And then the victim really is Kyoko. And I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door. So, where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever. That's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be quite at a disadvantage here. No, without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, Ann.
For serious?
I was just thinking about when we first found the body. The body was found, huh? Just look back what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Oh, come on. I was woken up at 7 as usual, had a dining hall. Once I got there, 7:30. I was waiting, went to get the pickaxe, I was found the body, and that was 9. 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. Right, I had to bed right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
No, thanks for mentioning it. I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. It's a pretty small job. Talk to Psycho. So who does the body belong to? Whatever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to think anymore. Hey, Hina? Listen, Makoto. Do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? If I remember right. was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of his stomach, and there was airlines with stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Bianca said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Oh, my tickling throat. Why are you doing this to me? Oh, thanks. I'll speak up. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. I wanted to talk about that. Having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better, too. So thank you, too. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically, what that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. And if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room...
It's all clear now.
Visions, I'm going to take your key, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Just give up!
Oh, Trust out to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Yeah, Byakuya. You come to open the nose, I'd happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, sorry about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I'll stop and I can borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? I might have to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you. Or I may not. Back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime I go around somewhere else. Check out that one area. What area? What area are we talking about? In here? Nope. The heck am I going? Wasn't part of that. Trying to think of where the heck I should be going. Alright, she knows. This area? This place is stored at least a single room. I should probably avoid going as much as possible. Okay, so it's not in there. Not the pool. What is this, actually? Oh, this is the data room. For entrance. So one person you can check. Huh? Where the heck am I going? I don't think it'd be a classroom, would it? Let's take a look at the very bottom and see. So far. Check out the back room. Nope, not here. Where the heck? Yeah, let's go check the headmaster's room. Alright, right out slots. Fix area? I should know what would be that easy. Here? Trying to figure out what the heck that is. Being here? So it looks like that. I have no idea where this is going to. Is it in the data room? No. This way. It's gotta be on the first floor, right? Is it some type of Monokuma part or something? But I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
That's right, the bomb. What is it? It's what? A bomb is what it's all in Monokuma.
What?
That's why I couldn't think of it. I've only just seen that bomb. And that bomb that I'm missing is talking about the fragments I found in the garden. That's part of a bomb. Sure, that's okay. All this stuff now. Let's secure this room. Garden SPF, yeah. Okay, you know what? I don't feel like walking all the way back up there. Come on, pretty boy.
Let's go.
Let's go. Just right, very well. Let's go. Yeah, wait for me. Bianca walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Did I get the first one? Yes. Can't lock myself into this. Really? Well then, here we go. Bianca took out the key and slid it to the keyhole, and then... and it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. Peace. So this is Kyoko's room. Diary? There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I never go to a public bathhouse. That really doesn't surprise me. It's hard to picture Bianca doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
It is a key. I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. Pretty sure I saw something like that in the dojo that might go to. Dojo. Wood block key.
Such ignorance.
Must have been a little bit more. Here's her bed. Don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. Bow, chick, bow, well. Okay, I guess we'll talk to him.
What?
Alright, so what is it you're looking for? Another picture. Just thought we might find something useful going here. Something might help out.
Come on.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, I'm supposed to be reading that. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something.
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. I'm sure I have it somewhere here. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said something happened to her. I should open it.
Interesting.
Something happened, so open it. Okay. I'll open the envelope and look inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets?
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, looks like it. Under the sheets, what could it be? Under the bed sheets! Because if you had it under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but it looks like the sheets. What's this? Found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78, student registry. Mukuro Ikusawa.
I see.
It appears that Mukuro Ikusawa's profile. Yeah, looks like it. It's probably the one thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key. Knowing, so a key and something else. That must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgence. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I'm ready to pull myself together and then look down at the profile sheet. Mukuro, sex female, the ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no matter information, and she was never found. Now she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Ultimate Soldier, mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like completely different from... It's like a completely different dimension, because I can totally read. It's like one of those non-fiction, the other sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things just as an ordinary person. Then...
I see.
I imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
defend rumors to make horse the collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of the world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Even every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir is already...
Found it!
Whoa, I feel like our hero's becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. It's you.
What?
What have you got in your hand? What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile. So what if we did?
Hey!
Don't freak out on me.
Now!
I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Okami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. Proper school life is built on the dedication and organization of order. Which is why even I, the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely. Can't have you complaining about how unfair it is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hall, way back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that the first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding? What are you saying?
in other words...
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed!
Total number of students take part in this killing game were actually 16. 16, then...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of this school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we got so many viewers now, I really wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up in a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed!
Make sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have a revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I get back that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell me what I told you, but... she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars so she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Now that's all you get. Monokuma's account. Kyoko wears the scarf to cover a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand... the tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars. Which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student
That's
here.
right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro was the one creating the rules to the game. Why would he tell us that, and why now? Soon wouldn't make things clear, so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said it proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro's related to the case?
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro's the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should have been able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, it's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monica just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikosawa isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monika's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go all the way to revealing themselves to us? That's a good point.
So, in other words...
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. You want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Then I believe our work here is finished. So move on, I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. Should find out what I key in the dojo and really connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming? Oh, come on, please, we almost done with this investigation. Our wooden lockers here. Use wood block keys just like the super traditional. Yeah, because when we remove this, go into one of these lockers.
I see.
Go to DC the locker farthest to the right.
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? Should probably use the key behind the locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. Took out the wood block key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock and... click. The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here? It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks? Titanium arrows. Didn't it say she was bopped on the head? Not what I meant to do. Also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. I wonder if that was the arrows bunched together. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. Wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, then it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker is hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on. Whew, apologies. Come on, we need to investigate the next location. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? The library. Research. Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kinds of info the general public that doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there's a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back. Here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand. Seriously, couldn't just start it right away? Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? Pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever, I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. Is that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers to engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They've been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, the company ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe they were mounting internal tension within the group and simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This also sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields are much different from our lives here, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I'd use. So did I think about you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. I know that you mentioned it. The report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? I got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean? I apologize for like the last half hour of this one. Oh man, it just hit me like a ton of bricks.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. And I'm going to end it right there because holy crap, my body does not want to do this. Alright. Yeah. We'll see if my body will allow me to do this again. Next time I kind of have off. Might be a little bit before I get back to this just because of my days that I'm working and stuff. Like my next day off I can't really sleep in because I have to take my daughter to school. And the next day after that is a week from today. So, yeah, maybe in a week I'll get back to Danganronpa and we'll, figure out who this person is and who the heck murdered them. Anyways, thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.